All right, welcome back to the tower. I just finished uploading the tower episode 5, going over my progress update and the leaks for version 27. However, some big news just came through, and version 27 is actually going to be rolling out today and tomorrow. So a lot sooner than expected. Sorry if I sound a little slurred. I just got back from the dentist to get a filling. Half my face is numb, but I had to get this video real quick just because. I mean, this is big news. So this is the post on Reddit by Fuds. It's a very long post. I'm gonna try and go over it really quick, just to not drag things out here. I'm sure there's going to be other content creators that are going to cover this more in depth than me. Greeny, Crowbar, Zerdin, Tag, Jake Plays. All those guys, they're probably going to go way more in depth. So I'm kind of just covering it real quick here. Rollout begins today with the goal to have 100% of players by 11 a.m. Central Time tomorrow. So the new enemies, fleets, those are the Pentagons. Going to be introduced, tiers 14 and up. A large amount of health. Let's see. Approach your tower with a group of enemies. So I'm guessing just regular basic enemies. I haven't seen it yet. So that's going to be pretty cool. And they're not impacted by direct targeting. That is a little confusing. I'm not sure what that means. I'm pretty sure bounce shots and chain lightning chants, area effects are going to be the only ways to actually indirectly target these enemies, which is going to be also covered in new card, which is down below, in order to help take out these fleet enemies. The commander, overcharge, and saboteur, something like that, sabotage. So the commander basically buffs enemy healths within the area of effect and stays outside the tower range. Overcharge, this one's going to be like a roided out ray. It shoots a projectile, and every time it shoots, it doubles the damage, is what it seems like, which is really scary. And then Saboteur, it actually leeches onto your tower and disables a random ultimate weapon. That could be very dangerous. It can disable your black hole. It can disable your chrono field. It can disable your chain lightning, your crowd control, your damage, gone, just like that, which is pretty crazy. And also, this is a great way to tackle those infinite runs, because the infinite runs, Greeny's just made a video kind of discussing his strategy, which is hoarding scatter enemies and basic enemies and keeping the cap. So not killing them, just having them spin around with the Chrono Field Plus and having shockwave size and the projectiles juggle them outside of tower range. And then the bosses die to orbs. So this is actually going to stop those infinite runs. Those are not going to be no longer possible, which is pretty cool, because, I mean, that's not fun for anybody, having to go up against, Legends League players that are, wave 10,000. That's just, New tiers. Okay, everybody was speculating about this. We kind of knew this was coming. People are, just, like I said, with the infinite runs going above 10,000 waves on tier 18. So this is pretty cool. And then the new enemies, the new battle conditions, new labs, a lot of things coming with these new tiers. And then new card, area of effect, increases inner landmine, poison swamp, smart missile, flame bot, and landmine area of effect. Also comes with its own mastery, which kind of amplifies that damage. Increases the range of all damage area effects. Wow. So imagine smart missiles that take up the whole screen. That's, wow. That's going to be a lot of crowd control, too, if you're able to get stuns that basically take up the whole screen with lower ranges. Looks like mastery is not like that. They're 20. Yeah, not impacted. So that's cool. Assist modules. This kind of confused me. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to see it for myself. I'm not really sure what this is about. Assist modules feature unlocks milestone turn 1940. You can spend stones to unlock an assist module slot for each module type. When an assist module is unlocked, you can equip a module that matches that slot type. So I'm guessing that you can. It's almost like having two modules. So two cannon modules, two generator modules, kind of like that. Assist modules maintain their main effect, unique effect, and substats at a reduced efficiency. So you can run Black Hole Digester with G-Comp. That is gonna make farming insane. Also, what else? Dimension Core and Multiverse Nexus. That's gonna be huge. Oh man, I mean, there's just a lot of combinations you're gonna be able to conquer up with this. That is actually pretty huge. Assist modules, I already read that. New labs. Honestly, that was the bulk of it up here. I mean, the new labs, they're going to be raising, for example, where was it? They're going to be adding levels to like attack, defense, and utility labs. New levels to the bots. Attack speed, they kind of fixed the attack speed situation where you had to go on a lower gain speed in order for it to register the projectiles and for it to actually be beneficial for you. They also reworked ally and bounty chip, the chips, which is pretty cool. Bounty seems pretty good. Ally values that change. Converts an enemy into an ally recovery package. I can heal the Tower V on. I wonder if that also gives you, like, that recovery package also gives you the G Galaxy Compressor proc, as well as module shards if you have the mastery. That would be freaking broken. And then several new modules. The first module will begin August 26th. That's pretty cool. We have a 2-week duration followed by 1-week break. Wow. Okay, so now they're going to have a standardized system of when they're going to release new modules. Chip rework. This actually looks really good. Bosses. So we'll rotate to focus on a boss, which was already a thing. But the new addition is the rework. Bosses reflect the light around it to nearby enemies, increasing by 2 times, 4 times, 7 times, 15 times at ancestral, the damage it receives. So, wow. I mean, I'm not a math type of guy, but if it's 15 times plus what the spotlight already does, so once it reflects off the boss, it does more damage to that area. That's actually going to be really good, especially if it has Spotlight Plus. Oh my god, that's going to be huge. Added ability for black hole coin bonus to apply to enemies that die inside black hole, even if no effect on them. Okay, I didn't know that was a problem. Quantity calculation to accommodate for a greater number of landmines. Wow. Yeah, honestly, I'm just going to have like J Plays or Greeny cover this kind of stuff. You can read it for yourself. The quality of life stuff is pretty nice. Note of the feature of Guardians. Guardians and Guardians were designed as an acceptable feature that all players can access through guilds and can be upgraded through consistent effort. As the guilds feature expands, we want to explore the future Guardians, including how to make chips evolve with the player as they progress through the game. With the release of 27, we'll be taking time to assess and expand existing systems. We'll be looking forward to expanding guild content. Blah, blah, blah. I'll read this on my own. I'm not gonna sit here but yeah, a lot of cool stuff. I'm very excited to see what the community does with this and how the new Guardians, the rework chip, new modules, the new enemies. Oh man, it's a lot. Assist modules, how that's gonna work, the new tiers. a lot of awesome things coming in, and I'm very excited to be a part of this. This game has grown a lot, and I love every second of it. I love this game, and I love the community. It's just, man, very excited. Very exciting stuff. Also, I switched, so I got the workshop orb adjuster as well as Chronofield Plus. Pretty cool stuff. And also, this skin is pretty awesome. The jets turn on when your super tower activates. I never knew that. This is my new favorite skin. That is awesome. I love it. Those little details like that. Anyway, that's it for this video. I just wanted to cover that real quick. This just dropped, 40 minutes ago? So, yeah, I just wanted to cover it real quick. Thank you for watching.